Hello everyone, today we're going to be playing Tribal Goblins. This deck is a little underground, but that doesn't mean it's not very powerful. This deck got a lot of upgrades in the Heroes of Skyrim expansion, mainly including Gloomlurker, Sightless Skulk, Eldergleam Machen, and Circle Initiate. I'm going to be playing the Archer version, as opposed to the kind of new Surge of the Assassin version. And hopefully we can get into a good matchup first, because this deck has wild matchups where you can crush some decks and you can just get completely beat up by other decks. Alright, we're starting with Mono Agility. So it could be the mirror. Double Curse Draw is interesting. It might be helpful, because chances are we're playing some sort of aggro mirror.
If I fall, the hiss will reclaim me.
The Fighter's Guild Recruit on turn 2 was interesting. Drain Vitality, okay.
They make it too easy.
Cutverse. I'm just going to run these out in this lane, because this is going to turn into a 3-3. And then next turn, if I can Skirmisher, I can kill it with this. And some curses. Okay, there's their Shaman. Skulk. So I could go Cliff Racer, attack, and then he goes trade curse, and I'm left in a bad spot because I have no goblins. I think I just want to run this out now. I actually see what I want to do is I want to go attack, like this, because it doesn't break a rune. And then if he attacks this guy, I have the curse for it. Or if he trades here, that's perfectly fine with me. Okay, Cliff Racer. Interesting use of the curse there. Definitely attacking here. So we need to get rid of that. And we're not going to attack because he could prophecy into the 3/3 guard. Sheer point, okay. I'm gonna play this out now. I just want to... Having this card get to like as big as possible isn't the goal necessarily. I'd rather draw cards and continue to play creatures out. Viper, interesting. Initiate, it's a very good draw. I'm not scared of this if he like chooses to like curse my guys and stuff.
I am ready to join the circle. My destiny is fulfilled.
If I run this out, this turns into a 5/5, attack him to 9, I'll have lethal with just this half of the board, and then I can Gloomlurker afterwards to give that cover to play around the Leaf Flickers.
If I fall, the hiss will
If I just go with Recruits. I could have cursed that, the Fighters Guild Recruit. But if he goes attack my face, I think that's even better for us. Because we can draw Tazcad or any other charge creature. Pet. Werebat, wow. Didn't expect that. Word Wall, definitely didn't expect that. Alright. Skulk. And the other Skulk. Okay. I think Cliff Racer's lethal. That also might be lethal. Because I can go Curse. No. I think we want to shoot this down then. Man, this is tough. Or do I shoot his Werebat down? I don't think I care about his life total, which is weird because I'm playing an aggro deck. I don't like that attack, because you could get another Werebat. Okay. Even if he like turtles up with a bunch of guards, I still have plenty of lethal draws. Word Wall with 0 curses. Oh, that was a very aggressive attack. Because I just win here, right? So I go shoot, attack, and kill. Alright, so a little bit of an oddball to start out with, but we are 1-0. This deck is normally good in aggro mirrors, and it usually falls short against mid-range intelligence strategies. So your sorcerers and your assassins. Battle Mage. I'm going to keep the curse because if it's Prophecy Battle Mage, this is usually good for one of his creatures. I'm going to do this. Ring Skulk is way more important than just playing out a Butcher. Even if it's not efficient with our Magicka. Okay, that's very good for us. He probably has a Skaven Pyromancer in hand. Yeah. I kind of hate running these out if I smell a Skaven Pyromancer, but he's going to play it in this lane, not this one.
The elements are mine to control.
I want to kill this sooner rather than later, because if he prophesies a Sharpshooter Scout, he can shoot it to create a 5/5 guard. So I'm going to go like this. Little awkward playing out all of my creatures before I start breaking his runes. He might not even be Prophecy Battle Mage. It might be like Merrick. Lightning Bolt. Harpy. I think he shackled that because he assumed that I didn't have another agility creature, so it probably is a Skaven Pyromancer again. So playing out this might have been wrong. Not entirely sure what the opponent's up to. We're just gonna go like this. And just present like a huge board. Am I dead to Ice Storm? No, okay, I'm not. Whew.
My fight is done.
Wasn't even thinking about Ice Storm. That could have been very, very bad. Alright, so we're 2-0 with Goblins. Kind of slid past Battle Mage there. He had a very slow and reactive draw. If Battle Mage gets their proactive draws, it can be quite troublesome. Battle Mage again. Okay, I'm not gonna take these two. I don't usually. I'm gonna mulligan Murkwater Goblin. If it's Prophecy Battle Mage, I don't want to turn up the heat too much, and if it's Merrick Battle Mage, they're just too fragile. Okay. Nothing. That's interesting. I think I want to Shadow Shift this. Because if he goes Ring Skaven Pyromancer, it's bad. Okay. Just to do something on my turn. Just going past there isn't exactly great. And Shadow Shifts don't have many guards that they can duck and weave around. I'm gonna surrender this lane. one more ward crafter can just let this just go crazy on all of my creatures. Rapid shot. There's the ward crafter on itself.
The forest is ours.
So this could be bad if he goes firebolt, attack, ring, lightning bolt. Hopefully his draw is a little more awkward than that.
The forest will not
Spinner. That's actually not horrible for us.
The forest is ours.
Hitting a prophecy there was bolt. Okay. I still need to play in the shadow lane though.
Stands with me.
If I put it in this lane and he has a sentinel battle mace, it would be really bad for us, like devastating. We only have 6 damage, so drawing a charge creature off the top doesn't do it. But if I attack with my Skulk and I get a Goblin, I'll probably play Murkwater Skirmisher just to do 6, and then buff my team so that he has to kind of trade awkwardly. We're more likely to get a Curse off of this, but even that's fine, because that means I can just shoot his guy. Bolt. Heartbeat. Okay. So opponent is pretty much stabilized at this point. We really need to sneak in a couple points of damage before we can do anything. Or before we can think about winning.
Blood running hot.
Ayla.
Your blood will spill. The moon call to me. I am ready to join the circle.
It's actually very good for us, because that means that they only did one thing on their turn. And they needed to attack
The day is mine.
to transform this. So Cliff Racer off the top is lethal. That's not Cliff Racer. That is also not Cliff Racer.
My destiny is fulfilled.
I want to give my Murkwater Butcher stealth. And if he has something like Ice Storm, I'm not necessarily even scared of that. Battle Mage has almost no way to heal, so if I can just kind of like quote unquote survive for 2 turns, we'll have the Tazcat. Our opponent is like 1 or 2 burn spells away from really stabilizing, though. They haven't hit like any allies or any firebolts, which is kind of awkward for them. Raiding party.
The day is mine.
Time to fight.
Am I dead? What's happening?
Sheol take you. I am ready to join the circle.
Okay. Did you just have like 2 natural firebrands? Like, is he playing like actual factual firebrands? No. Alright. 3-0 with goblins. Beating Battle Mage twice, which is fairly good. Ooh, what do we got? Pack leader. Neat. Hopefully we can dodge an intelligence deck again. Or as we did in the first match, but Crusader, okay. This deck's actually fairly good against Crusader. It's very, very dependent on how you draw. For instance, this is an okay hand against Crusader. Oh, wow. So we're gonna go like that. Opponents never played against goblins, as they are reading my cards, which I don't blame them.
It has been my honor.
What do we got? Kvatch guard. Some dorky 2-drop.
This should be good.
Ravager. Ravager is best possible for me, because if he attacks my guy, that means that this is 0 mana, deal 2 damage to the opponent, gain 4 life. Or if he just attacks face, that's very good, because I want my runes broken in this matchup so I can draw as many cards as possible. Because with a start like this, I can race faster than he can. Skaven. Ally.
Their defenses will crumble.
Curse. So I can't buff this. Because Murkwater Goblin is so fragile, I think I'm gonna go like this. This is bad if he hits a guard. This was greedy. I should have just tier. Okay, that's very bad. So I need to go like this. I needed to just kill this immediately before attacking his face. The reason that you need to get a head start is because they play way more breakthrough than you do.
Let's do this.
another curse. If I hit something like a javelin here, it's bad. Okay.
Let's do this. Their defenses will crumble. I ride like the wind.
Horseman. Okay, this is very bad. Because with one item, he could have lethal. Skulk. I think I need to hit some kind of guard off of Matron. That's kind of like a guard. I'm not going to attack. It's too devastating if I hit something. Assassin's bow, goodness.
Blood and fate.
Yep, so we lost. That game was very, very winnable. I just punted over here. Alright, 3-1. Another very nice thing about goblins, the games are fast. Because you normally just belch goblins onto the board. And then you either win quick or you lose quick. So. Archer. Ring Skulk is very good against Archer if we hit our curses. If we hit our Murkwater Goblins, it's a little less good. Okay. Pass? These pass? No? If you have a Skulk of his, if he has a Skulk of his own, I'm trading for sure.
If I fall,
Recruit. Okay, that's not too bad. Hopefully we can hit a. Oh, okay. There's the curse. Yeah. I wanted in this lane. Player on a guard. Partisan. Interesting.
the name, their life will end.
Oof.
It has been my honor.
I needed to play this first. I'm dumb. Oh, I guess it flips anyways. It's not even that bad.
Ready to join the circle. My destiny is fulfilled.
He's probably gonna have some like move ping shenanigans, which I don't really care about. Because if he goes like Gambit, kill these two. Yeah. Oh. But you gotta kill my butchers, man. Hey, come on. Quit picking on my butchers.
My contract is fulfilled.
Alright. So I have one curse left in my deck, so this isn't of the highest priority to me anymore. So I'm going to play this over here. Give that cover, because if he has a Cliff Racer, he either trades or gets greedy and hits that, which I have the curse for. Rapid Shot. Oh, he's just using his Rapid Shots as kill spells. Goodness.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Ungolem.
What have we here?
And Recruit. I don't even want to play this out, which is the awkward part. I guess we just like go like that. This is a blank. I have all 6 of my 0 drops, either in my hand or in my bin.
For the Black Hand.
Face. Interesting.
Care to join me on the hunt?
Hunt made.
What have we here?
Okay. Good game.
You
Wow.
are the victor.
So 4-1 with goblins. That's quite the showing, and in 2 what I would consider bad matchups. We beat Mono Agility, which is essentially the mirror, because we're playing like the goblin that gets bigger when you play agility creatures, and beat Battle Mage twice, beat Archer. So all in all, I think this deck performed pretty well. Pretty well. Very, very impressed with this deck overall. It's way better than it has any right to be, and I love it to bits. So, yeah, thank you for watching.